Alright guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over for the first time, and I can't believe it's taken me so long to actually get around to drinking a beer from these guys, to the Whiplash brewery, and we are looking at a can of the Fantasm Plains Extra Pale, which is brewed with Pilsner malt, wheat malt, carapils, Citra, Amarillo, Hallertau Blanc and Kolschist. And this is clocking in at 5.5% ABV in a 440ml can with absolutely beautiful artwork from, and I do apologise if I'm completely mispronouncing this, from Sophie de Vere, I believe. I will be putting links down below because that's absolutely beautiful artwork, and you can find that throughout the whole range of the Whiplash beers. And yeah, so you know that I like to promote the artists just as much as the brewers, so both the brewery's links and Sophie's links are going to be down below. Both definitely worth checking out. But yeah, I heard a lot of good stuff about Whiplash throughout the year, to be honest, and I don't know why. It's just I've not got around to drinking any of their beers, but upon my recent visit to the Northern Beer Temple, I thought I'd give them a go, and I thought I'd try over an extra pale. So yeah, 5.5% ABV, 4, I can't speak today, 440ml can. Best before date is the 26th of the 3rd, 2019. I'm not sure how fresh this can is, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. So yeah, using my Northern Monk refectory glass. Beautiful little premises in Manchester, by the way. Definitely worth checking out. And yeah, here we go. I can't remember where Whiplash are from. I think they are... which part of Ireland is that? They are from... brewed by Whiplash, for Whiplash, at Larkin's Brewing Company in Wicklow, Ireland. So whiplashbeer.com. Links down below. But yeah, heard a lot of good things about these guys, so I thought it was about time I give them a try. And beer in a glass then, and that's a lovely sort of pale, hazy beer. Almost reminds of like an orange boiled sweet almost, or it's almost getting like a sort of like a lemon sherbet as well. But yeah, lovely chewy body on that, and yeah, you can't see through that at all. Beer poured with about 1 finger's worth of a white head, and yeah, it looks very pretty in this little glass. So, off to a good start. So let's see what we get on the nose. Oh, that's lovely. That is, like, aroma-wise, my favourite kind of IPA. Loads of fragrant, gentle, citrusy tones. I mean, I'm a big fan of Citra, and then you combine that with Amarillo to get those tropical fruits, and you've got an absolute marvel. You really, really do. It's not a punchy, it's not, you know, over-promising, it's not in your face, it's not a slap around, you know, slap on your cheeks or anything like that, but it's got such a lovely, satisfying bouquet. Oh, it smells fantastic. The Citra and the Amarillo are just working beautifully together in this beer. It's one of those ones that I could smell all day. You know, if you like your classic American pale ales, then this is what it's reminding me of, but with a little bit more of a juicier vibrancy about it. So yeah, it smells absolutely terrific. So let's give it a taste. Cheers. Ooh. You get loads of stone fruit on the flavour. And that Hallertau Blanc is adding such a unique sort of like slight spiciness to the tropical and citrus flavours coming through. That Kolschist is making it nice and soft. So it's actually quite a soft body compared to some other pale ales of this ABV and style. You definitely feel the difference of the the inclusion of that Kolsch yeast, because it's so smooth, and it pretty much, you hardly feel it in your mouth, and then this carbonation comes through nicely, dissipates a bit around the palate, and doesn't leave too many remnants. But there is a lovely, I keep saying lovely, that's why there's the hashtag now apparently, but there's a really satisfying, excuse me, a very nice burp as well, has to be said. You're not a real beer tuber until you burp on camera every video. What was I going to say? Yeah, there's a really satisfying grapefruit-like bitterness on the back end, which I am a big fan of. It's just soft. It's a really soft, gentle body to it. And I really think that's coming from that Kolsch yeast. And it is a little bit light in terms of the body as well. Massively drinkable. It does kind of bleed into that sort of like dishwasher soap territory, but I am not going to criticise that beer too much, because to me, getting those citrusy flavours, mixing with the tropical flavours, and then the spiciness from that hop build, I'm really, really enjoying this. This is, you know, perfect beer just to get a 6-pack, not think about it too much. But there are flavours there if you want to find flavours. And yeah, a really nice, gentle introduction to the brewery. And just look at that collage work there. Absolutely fantastic. It really, really does stand out. And then I love the way the ingredients are presented as well. Such a beautiful job on the cans, and that's throughout the beers as well. But yeah, a really good introduction to the brewery. I will definitely be trying more of their beers when I get the opportunity to do so. In terms of a rating, I can happily give this one an 8 out of 10. The sort of like floral dishwasher soap vibe is creeping in a little, I will say that, but that's really more of a nitpick than anything else. But yeah, and I really enjoy the Kolsch yeast in this beer, but at the same time, I've never really been a big fan of Kolsch style beers in terms of their body. So I think that's also kind of stopping it from getting a bit of a higher score. But do you know what? That's an absolutely fantastic little session of beer, and I'm going to give that a 7.5 out of 10, which I think is still a really good, amicable score. And I know for a fact that Whiplash have produced some absolute monsters this year, so I will definitely be trying more of their beers. And when you've got artwork like that, you know, it makes for a nice little display. So hopefully I can take that label off. But yeah, if you like the Citra hop, you're going to love this beer. I will say that as well. And yeah, so 7.5 out of 10. If you've tried this beer, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Links to Whiplash, getting a bit gassy now, not gonna lie, and links to Sophie and her work, definitely worth checking out. And of course, links down below to Northern Beer Temple. Great little bottle shop. So if any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed this one, I'll put their links in the description also. Thank you for watching and sticking through this bit of a haphazard beer review, but it's a clueless drink away. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.